Hey guys, JB Toys here. We decided that we were going to start doing some unboxings of our mail call since we get so many daily. So today is going to be our first mail call receiving that we're going to unbox right here on our new YouTube channel. Still trying to figure this thing out, but hopefully this has some success and you guys are interested and want to see more. Today was pretty good day. We got 2 packages came in through the mail, and we also have 2 purchases that I made today after I got out of work when I did a little bit of figure hunting. So we'll start with the figure hunting. First up from Target today. I specifically went to Target looking for this one item. It's not every day that you walk into Target and have success. But right here we have the brand new NECA Toony Terrors Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. These figures by NECA are made to look a little more cartoon stylized rather than realistic like their Ultimate line. They're about 6 inches, so they do fit in with most other figures, but just such a cool design and way that they did these. The reflective shadowing on this, so on the knife is awesome, on the machete there, and the paint sculpt, everything is great. Not much decoration on the back of the box. It actually comes with a cutout so you can have a backdrop for your photos with the figure. Kind of odd. I was looking at the back to see who else was in the series. I did look online, and obviously there is Freddy Krueger, Pennywise, and a couple others. But I'm a big Jason Voorhees fan, so this was huge for me to find this today. After 2 targets, we finally had some success. So again, I'll just show you that really cool figure. They did have Freddy. I passed on him for today, but I probably will end up buying Freddy eventually just because I really enjoy the look of these. Our second stop today was GameStop, of course. This I cheated. I did look online to see if they had it in stock, so I was pretty pleased because for last week they haven't. Not a huge Power Ranger collector, but this was well worth it to me. I was a Green Ranger fan, and of course the putties are so cool. So this was a must-have, this box set, and at a really good price. These were only $34.99. And usually these legacy style figures, these will be $20 in stores with singles. So I expected to pay over $40 for this premium box set, but I lucked out. It was a very good price, and then had one in stock, so I had GameStop hold it for me today. Yeah, I'm super thrilled with it. Love the classic stuff. I mean, this is the stuff that I grew up with. We've got Tommy, the Green Ranger. Love the way they did this figure. Made some adjustments and fixed it from his other legacy figure that he had. And then, of course, you've got the putty. And the putties are so cool. Let me get a clear shot there. It's the first time they've done a vintage classic putty. So I know a lot of people are starting to get putties for their putty army. But I'm fine with just the one for now. I think this is great. And I'll probably get a couple others. I know the Pink Ranger's out there right now with the removable helmet head scan, and that's cool, so I think I'm going to probably end up getting her, and we'll see where it takes me. But I love what they're doing. This line has done a great job with them. I mean, the details all there, the extra, the weapons, the head sculpt, if you can see there clearly. They did a pretty decent job with Tommy. Not the greatest head sculpts in the world, but, you know, for a retail product like this, I'm happy with it. Very cool. So that was my success today, hunting in store. So next up we will do 2 of my mail calls that came in today. The first one here is from Entertainment Earth. This I've been waiting on for a while. I was not able to attend Comic-Con here in San Diego, so I had to go online for this particular item. Get some of this garbage here. As a huge Jurassic Park fan, this was a must-have. The Jurassic Park San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, John Hammond. The box is so cool with the gates and everything and the way they set this up. Love the stylized box. I never thought we'd get a John Hammond figure, so for me, I was thrilled to see this. You can actually open up the window here, the gate, so to speak, and you can reveal the figure inside. So I'm gonna do that for you real quick and show you. This is probably how I'll end up displaying mine. Look at that, the gates open, and you've got John in there, and he comes with a very cool accessory. He's got the raptor eggs from the original movie in the incubator. It's such a cool piece there. Let me see if I can show you any better. There's a glare. Next time I do this, I'll do some better lighting, but yeah, very cool piece. Super lightweight, small figures, but I have the rest of the Legacy line, so it's very cool to finally have him. It'd be nice if they would do either of the kids. I would really like a Timmy figure. I think that would be sweet, but just very happy to finally have one of these. I went through a little eBay crisis where I jumped the gun and bought one early, and I overpaid for it, and luckily the seller did not ship it even after his pre-order date in stock, and I was able to file a claim and I got my money back. Shady eBay sellers lately, but it worked out and benefited me because it went up on Entertainment Earth shortly afterwards, and I was able to get it for a great price. I think they were only like $30. I mean, at the con, I think they were only 15. So, very pleased with it. Definitely thinking I might even get a second one to open because I do have a huge loose Jurassic World collection. The cool thing is, even his cane has the mosquito in it, so that's, I mean, there's some serious detail to such a small figure. Very cool, very cool. So last but not least, we have one more unboxing. This mail call came from eBay. This was something that I had been searching patiently for at the right price for a while. And it just popped up, and I could not resist adding these to the collection. By the way, there's nothing wrestling related today. Most of my receivings are wrestling related, so this is cool to kind of do a little bit of everything today, from these, you know, horror to Power Rangers to Jurassic Park, and one more toy line that's very important to me that I grew up with. This makes a little dent in that collection even more. I did post the other day that I got the 11-inch Krang figure from the original vintage Ninja Turtle line. So obviously, these are Ninja Turtles. Gotta give that away. And what we have here is the original Mirage Studios Ninja Turtles movie figures. Not the whole set, but close. There's only 3 that I'll be missing after this, which I'm already on the hunt for. But the first one here, and I love these, and I've never owned them, so it's really cool to finally have them in my hands. The first one here is Master Splinter with the real felt, real fur. Very cool figure with the raggedy shawl that he's got on there. Very cool detail on this. And I love that they use like that fur feel instead of just the plastic like they did on the tail. Makes it look a lot more realistic. That's super cool. Let me see if I can turn this down a little bit. Come on. Alright. Next up, what would this collection be without Kevin Nash himself, the Super Shredder? I actually met Kevin a couple months ago and was going to have him sign a Super Shredder, but it fell through where I couldn't get the figure in mint condition, so I went with some of my wrestling memorabilia to have him sign. But next time I see Kevin, I'm having him sign one of these for sure. I love the Super Shredder. One of my favorite parts from the original second movie there with the Secret of the Ooze. And I never knew for the longest time that Kevin Nash played him, so being a huge wrestling fan, that made it even cooler as I grew up. But very pleased to have this, and all the accessories are in there for him. Actually, this is a full accessory bag with everybody's accessories attached, all weapons, the canisters of ooze, everything. This collection that I bought on eBay came complete, and that's really the reason I waited, held out, and bought it. And the prices can be outrageous sometimes, so I've been waiting for a deal, and I'm not disappointed with what I paid for these. Very cool set, and like I said, this is my first time seeing them. I didn't realize how rubbery these were. You know, the original Ninja Turtle figures from Playmates were a harder material other than sometimes the soft heads, but they were a harder plastic, and some of these guys are a lot more rubber feeling. Here's Michelangelo right here. Such cool detail with the movie figures. They really, for their time, did a great job with these. yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. It's hard to make him stand, even if they're so rubbery. Let me see if I can put him in here. Here, you stand with Shredder. Don't fall. He's drunk. Next up, we got Donatello. And another thing I noticed about these that I thought was pretty cool is each one of them, their bandanas are blowing in a different direction. So when you pose them together, they're not exactly the same. Their facial features are all different too. Here's Donnie for you. Pretty cool. Donnie's looking like only Donnie can there. And I like how they put different spots on him and everything to make him look a little more unique. Really kind of personalize these to, really have features that the characters had in the movie and didn't just make them cheaply with the same molds over and over and over again. And of course, next up, we got Raphael. Not thrilled with the head choice on this one, the way the smirk is on the face, because he's always a dick and he's always in a bad mood, so he should look a little more mean. Like his NECA counterparts they're out right now. But overall, pretty cool figure. He looks like he's got a smirk on his face though, so it's a little off for me compared to what Donnie's drunk. Compared to what I'm used to seeing with Raphael figures. Last but not least, my favorite character from the show, Leonardo. I grew up a huge Leonardo fan. If I don't collect the whole line of Ninja Turtle figures for whatever reason, which most of the time I do, I'll at least get the Leo out of the set just because it's my favorite. Looking back on it now as I'm older, I think that Leonardo was such a douche. But when you're a kid, he's the leader, the brave one. So, you had to go with him as your favorite. It's like Hulk Hogan in wrestling. And then you look back at it, you're like, why the hell did I like Hulk Hogan? I should have picked Macho Man or Warrior. But either way, great figure. I love the way that the bandana is blowing in the wind. Really cool effect there. Great figure. Great likeness. The spots on their skin are a little odd to me because they didn't really have them all that much in the movie. I know that to a point they did, but the figures really have that feature. But either way, super cool. We'll show you here, everybody. We got Michelangelo, Super Shredder, Raphael, Donnie in the back there who won't stand up, Splinter, and Leo, the whole set. So very cool. Very happy to finally have them in my collection. So I just need to get that Foot Soldier and then Toka and Razor, and then I'm all finished with this set. So I'll probably within the next week or two be unboxing those. But for a first unboxing video, this was, I would hope, a success. I hope you guys like seeing the stuff that I get. We're buying every day. There's not a day that really goes by where I don't buy something for the collection, or buy a collection of someone's. So if you know anybody who's selling a toy collection, vintage toys, whatever the case may be, we're always looking to buy. And I'm looking for a lot of things for my personal collection. So if anybody ever has anything they're selling, send pictures my way on Instagram at JVToys1. That's the number 1, JVToys1. And we are building a website right now, and it's getting there. It's almost ready. So that will be up soon, and I will post more info about that and give you guys the website address. But we'll be selling a lot on there too, some custom wrestling belts. But I like this, so I think we're going to start doing the unboxing videos more often. JV Toys signing out. See ya.